Hello everyone, it's me, DarkspinesSonic, aka the one and only Sonic, and today I'm going to be showing you how to sequence break Shadow's story in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. So we're at the point of the story where you have to collect more information on the Scepter of Darkness, but we can't just walk forward because that will trigger a mission. Thankfully we have a go through walls trick at Shadow, so we can just go through the corner and go around the trigger. And the reason why we have to do that is because we have to set up the mission select glitch first. And it's fairly simple to do it as Shadow, in this area anyway. There is a gun soldier who is pretty close to the edge where a death plane will be. The tricky part is actually getting him close enough so that you can die and have the yes/no dialogue box showing at the same time. So here's the way it's gonna work. Depending on where you attack this particular townsperson, he will do one of two animations. He will either get mad and kind of like snap at you, or he'll lean to the left. You can use either one to get him away from his original position, but more favorable is the one where he leans forward. And when he leans forward, depending on where you're located when you talk to him, he will back away from you. By making him back away from you, you can push him closer and closer to the water so that when he's close enough, you can actually initiate the conversation and fall into the water. However, once he gets far enough away from his original position, you will notice that he starts walking on his own and is attempting to get back to his original location. However, that isn't the issue. We're actually going to be using that to our advantage. You see, most townspeople, when they get too far away from their original position, they'll attempt to walk back. But if you talk to them and you have them facing the direction that you want them to go in, they don't make an immediate 180 to go to where they need to go. Instead, they walk a bit as they turn. So essentially, if you keep initiating the conversation over and over again, with enough time they will make it to the desired location that you want them to go to. Thankfully, in this situation, the gun soldier isn't too far away from where we need him to be, so although it does take a little bit of time, he will make it there nonetheless. So once you get him close enough, you want to attempt to keep him in place by attacking one more time, and then you want to jump into the water while initiating the conversation at the same time, up until the point where you get the yes/no dialogue box. And now that the mission select glitch is active, it's pretty much the same thing as with Sonic and Silver. You're going to want to go to the mission that's triggerable via your location. For Save the Archaeologist in particular, there is conversation prior to the actual mission, so you're going to want to skip that. Then you activate the other mission, which is stored, Lord Regis's daughter Sabrina. You immediately quit out of that mission, and then when you return to the original mission, which is Save the Archaeologist, simply complete the mission as usual, and you will be all set up to warp to the credits upon completion of the results screen, which you are about to see in a little bit. So the mission has been completed. There are some dialogue boxes to skip. Easy peasy. And then you go to your results screen and you get your rank and what have you.
Perfect.
And with all of that being done, the only thing left to see is the credits of Shadow's story. Save the game, and voila. Congratulations, you have beaten Shadow's story in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, while at the same time skipping 2 levels, 1 mission, and 1 boss fight. Shadow's sequence break unfortunately doesn't skip nearly as much as Sonic's and Silver's, but it skips a bit nonetheless. And just as with the other two, to show that there was no splicing or anything involved, you can see 100% progress for Shadow's story, but if I go to Trial Select, you will notice that 2 of the stages are missing and 1 of the boss fights That's all I have for today, people. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.